Flip it. Hey, Ronnie Brown, can you give me a 5 by 5? Can you see me, hear me, all that good stuff? Hey, West Texas Stalkers. How are y'all? Good evening. Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate that. Uh, Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Hope everyone's doing well today. Let me, alright, Joseph. I appreciate that. Hang on just a second. I gotta grab my tea glass here. Alright. Now, we're ready to talk now. Ordinary man checking in. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Hope y'all are all doing well today. Today is Wednesday, and it's hot as Jiminy Cricket outside. It's hot. Walked to the mailbox a while ago to see if I had anything in the mail. Of course, I didn't have nothing but bills. And, yeah, it's hot, but we're supposed to be getting some cooler weather starting around Sunday and Monday. It's supposed to be in the 80s, supposed to be in the 60s at night. So that's going to feel like a whole different planet to me. So looking forward to the 60s and possible upper 50s. That would be for August in Alabama. That would be fantastic. So how's everybody doing? Y'all doing all right? West Texas, do you ever find yourself another job yet? Another side hustle, I mean? I know you got to, for your stacking, that's what I'm talking about. We got 5 people in here and 1 like. We're going to have to do better than that now. Come on. Like, give us a little thumbs up. Thinking DoorDash. Yeah. A lot of people use DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever. Yeah. I know, I think it's Sobriety and Silver that, excuse me. I think it's Sobriety and Silver that does that. I don't know how good he does. Thumbs up are appreciated. I appreciate that. Waiting for your new shoes to come in from Amazon. What kind of shoes did you order, Joseph? You get you some Reeboks, some Nikes, some Jordans. What'd you get? Just some regular old run around the house shoes. I've got nice, I forget the name brand. I've got nice shoes that I wear to church, but I just wear sandals around the house most of the time. And I've got barbecued toes to show it. Ordered Adidas. Alright. Nothing wrong with that. Adidas makes good shoes. I'm trying to think of that name brand. Anyway, they're an expensive shoe. Around 100 watch hours away from the 4,000. Awesome, y'all. Awesome. Hope you make it. Monetization is if that's one of your plans, and that's you're one step closer to being there. That's awesome. I'm so far away from all that, I don't even care about the monetization. The YouTube's just a fun thing for me. I quit buying Nike products when they got in bed with Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, well, I haven't bought, I haven't had a Nike shoe since I was in the 7th grade, so it's been a long time. Hey, FG Stalker. Hello. Appreciate you stopping by. I know you're a busy fella. Oh boy, the cost of the shoes went up. The ones I ordered cost like $74. Yeah. I wanted to order a second pair. It would cost $100 due to tariffs. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, tariffs is. I mean, look, I think it's great that but he's gonna have to quit spending money if his tariffs are gonna make any difference. He's gonna have to quit spending money on much stuff. The debt still grows and grows and grows, and the tariffs are coming in a little bit. That's great. I'm all about that, but unless you quit spending money, the tariffs really ain't gonna make much difference. That's just my opinion, obviously. But whatever. Good to see FG in the house. Appreciate him stopping by. Working on anything today? Pouring anything today, FG? Or are you working in the yard with the wife? What you up to? Hi, and Becky. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you as well. Enjoyed your last video. It was awesome. Let's see. Yep. Y'all go sub all these wonderful people. B and Becky, West Texas Stacker, FG Stacker. I don't know if Joseph has a channel, but if he does, go sub him up. So, yeah, good people in the community. Definitely. Good folks. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to lay something out in some sort of a manner that, that's appealing to the eye, I guess. Yes, definitely. Hey, KP Heathen. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you stopping by. KP Heathen's down there in Louisiana. So, yeah. I know a lot of people have gotten the Army 250 Privy, whatever it is, on the, yeah, I'm melting here, brother. I feel you on that. It is plumb hot. We've been under heat warnings for I don't know how long. Excessive heat warnings and heat index of 107. So it's been hot here. Hot and humid. Standard deal here in Alabama in August especially. So I went down to the shop, was hanging out with Dad a little bit yesterday, and to hang out with Dad, you got to be able to sweat because he don't even get up till 12 o'clock 11 o'clock in the morning, and he don't even get out of the house till it's about 1,000,000 degrees outside. So to spend any time with him, you just got to sweat for a couple of hours. I went down there and spent some time with him, and hey, Mr. Silver Eagle, howdy, howdy. And spent some time with him. He had all kind of questions about gold and silver because we were talking about, he was talking about the money he had saved up. And I was telling him I had, probably, X amount. I'm not going to say how much I said, but I told him I had X amount of money saved up. I said I'd have to go sell some gold first, but, I got the money. He goes, why you do that gold crap? He said, you can't take gold to a grocery store and pay for groceries with it. I said, that's exactly why I keep it. Because money just runs out of my hands. I can't save cash. I struggle with saving cash. So yeah, gold is not as liquid, or silver, either one, or is not as liquid. But that's what helps me save it. And I was trying to explain to him, I just don't understand why you'd want to keep all that. And we got in a big conversation about that. Hey, Danine, how are you? Yeah, that's true. Alabama, we're fixing to be a silver and gold is legal tender. Alabama passed the Legal Tender Act or whatever it's called. It hasn't taken effect yet, but still, you're not going to be able to go to the grocery store and pay in silver. It's not going to happen. And so anyway, Dad had a lot of questions about gold. We sat down there and talked about gold and silver for, I don't know, had to be an hour. But I feel like I enlightened him on the matter a little bit, so. Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you. What's up, Tim? Good to see Tim in the house. I think that's the first time I've ever seen him. Tim Ivans. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who else we got in here. Yeah. So even in the states where gold and silver is, official legal tender, you know, I don't see grocery stores having a Sigma or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Car dealers maybe, some big ticket items maybe, but uh, you know, it's up to the business whether or not they choose to accept gold or silver. So not everybody's going to be able to take it. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it goes. But I've already bought some stuff with silver. My latest AR I bought and paid with silver. So my local FFL takes silver and gold in trade. So, and that's before they even did the legal tender thing. They were doing that from way back. So, I bought an AR with silver rounds and silver coins, and so I've done some buying with purchasing with silver. Actually, it's pretty cool when you lay it all out there on the table and they're like, "All right, let us check it all." I'm like, "Go check it." It's pretty cool. Can't have enough firearms. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, spent some time with Dad yesterday, and it was good to do that. He's getting on up in age, and we were talking about some important family stuff. Not no problem being Becky. That's no problem at all. You can listen and work or do whatever you need to do. That's not a problem. I appreciate you being here. So I haven't even checked spot price today, but I actually, to be honest with you, I'm broke right now, so I haven't checked it in the last week or two. I think gun stores will totally accept silver and gold. Well, mine already does, so yeah, I think they will too. I think a lot of the gun owners, I think they know that a lot of the gun owners already stack silver and gold, and so yeah. So I think gun shops will be one of the companies that decide to accept it. What's up, Jeff Rubin? Nah, you didn't miss anything cool. I ain't showed nothing. I ain't picked nothing up yet. Uh, we're just sitting here jaw jacking about how I bought a AR with silver for payment. That's what we was talking about. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, I need to do that myself. Live chat, because the chat will get stuck if I don't do that. So thank you. Gun stores or individual FFL holders. At gun stores, I know there are some individual FFL holders. I have bought things on Gunbroker and had it sent to one of my local guys that don't really have a shop. They just are able to receive stuff from online purchases, and they don't really charge to do that. But I threw him a $5 bill and said appreciate it. But I think the big gun shops, the big FFLs will gladly take silver and gold. Depending on the location. If it's in the middle of Chicago, probably not. Of course, Chicago ain't even got that rule going yet. Of course they have. You live in Illinois, so yeah. They're not. They're not unconstitutional. I got 2 or 3 of them back there. So if the government tells you you don't need an AR, in case y'all didn't know, let me educate you. If the government tells you you don't need an AR, you need 5. All right. So there you go. You look at what's happened to Australia and the UK and all these other countries where they took the guns up. It's gone downhill from there. So yeah. Right. Yep. Sorry, Mr. Silver Eagle. I didn't mean to break it down to you in a hard way there, but yeah, that's basically what it means. You know, they're trying to, you know, it's this again. This is all my opinion, but you know, they don't want no regular, you know, they call us toxic males or whatever. They don't want men to be men. They want us to be weak. There's a reason behind that. They don't want us to be armed. There's a reason behind all that. So you just take it and you think about it. You know, if you were going to take over a country, you'd want all your men to be weak, you know. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's, you know, I'm just being honest. That's how I feel about the government. Even, you know, I think Trump is slowing down some of the deep state crap they're trying to pull, but you know, Trump's only going to be in there for a certain amount of time. What's going to happen afterwards? You know, thinking about the long term picture. Uh, yeah, Cali, yeah. California, as I call it. California. Uh, you know, I know people are fighting that stuff over there. I just recently saw a video where the mag band, the like the standard capacity 15 round magazine, where they had that band down to 10. I think that's just been overturned. So you know, I know people are fighting over there in California. If they could ever get rid of Gruesome Newsom over there and get somebody in with some sense, you know, the state might actually right itself after a while. But who the heck knows, you know? It is what it is. We just have to live in it, you know. Unfortunately, it's their world. We just have to live in it. 2031 is going to be an interesting year. Yeah, I hope I'm dead by then, because I don't want to be around. Uh, I'm ready to go home, Jesus. Just take me on home, you know, before all that stuff comes. I mean, the walls are already going up. People just don't realize it. They got all these facial recognition cameras that are going up. People are just walking by them. They don't even realize what's in use right now. People don't even know. So it's crazy. The bars are going up, but people ain't even seeing them. Taking a trip to the UK next year, and it will be hard to not have my. Oh yeah. Right. I know. I feel you, Deneen. I do. No, it was uphill. Okay, my bad. I was wrong. Uh, well, yeah, I didn't think about it only being 6 years away, but yeah. Uh, I hate seeing where this country's going. I really do. Hey, what's up, Littlefoot? We're just relaxing and talking about stuff. I should be talking about precious metals, I guess, but I guess I got more on my mind. But good to see Littlefoot in the house. Littlefoot's a great channel. Y'all go sub him up if you haven't already. He's got an awesome channel over there. So yeah, I hate to see the direction this country's going in, and if you're not prepping something, whether it be food, ammo, gold and silver, something, then you need to wake up. You know, that's my opinion again. But yeah, the world is going to crap. I'm trying to choose my words carefully. Uh-oh. Yeah. Littlefoot's in the house. You better go pour something, FG. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out with us a little bit. So, yeah, it's, he's telling FG to take a break. That's nice. That's nice. That's the way I like to see it. So, yeah, it's, you know, I think about my niece. I don't have children. Obviously, I got 2 dogs. They're like my kids, but, you know, I don't have any kids. I'm single, never been married. And so, yeah, but I think about where this country's going and my niece and, other kids, the future generations to come, what they're going to have to put up with. It bothers me. It really does. Or they got your next pour idea. That's awesome. FT does some great pouring. I guarantee you that. Um, so yeah. Yeah, I forget what I was talking about. Scrap metal, what's going on? Don't call me Big Daddy Warbucks. I ain't big. I saw you with a nice slab Morgan over there. I saw you had a big nice slab Morgan. 1884, I believe it was. So, yeah, don't be calling me Big Daddy Warbucks. You Big Daddy Warbucks. uh, so, yeah, uh, it's concerning. The state of this world we're in. It's for sale online. Yeah, I know you're trying to sell it, but yeah, you still own it right now. That makes you Big Daddy Warbucks. Somebody's sending me a text, probably Scrap. Uh, but yeah, I can't afford to buy jack right now till I get paid. So payday's coming. It's 10 or 12 days away. So I'm in that broke period of the month where I just ain't got no money. I mean, I got this. I don't have no cash to spend. You know what I'm saying? Good to see scrap metal in the house. Yep, thank you, Ronnie, for posting his link. Thank you, brother. Appreciate my moderators posting links for these great channels. Stocking with Craven, what's going on? Hey, how are you? From across the pond over there. Hello, hello, hello. Let me wave at you. Good to see you as well. I misspelled it. I found a reverse proof koala under my Archie bunker chair. I was wondering where it went. Everybody loses coins. Trust me. Me and one of my subscribers, Amy Harrell, have been talking about that. I lost a war nickel, couldn't find it for, I don't know, about a month or two. And I just was thumbing through I was thumbing through my cents, my wheat cents and stuff, and found it. So things get misplaced sometimes. And I have actually vacuumed the floor and found a couple mercury dimes. So, it happens. It ain't just you. It happens to everybody. uh, from across the pond, indeed. Yes, sir. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, go check out Stacking with Craven. Awesome channel. Uh, we support our stacking brothers and sisters across the pond over there. Most definitely. And we appreciate them. And I watch a lot of their channels as well. I don't often comment, but I watch a lot of their stuff. The master bath is costing me about $2,500 more than I want to pay. Happy wife, happy life. Oh boy. Yep. That's what you got going on. What's up, Michael Stacking? Astoria the mothership. My favorite piece is this 5 rifleman round. Oh, that's my favorite piece. Of course, I love my gold as well. I got a gold Standing Liberty commemorative or whatever anniversary. I got one of those too. I like my gold, but this is one of my favorite pieces. I think it's beautimous. Of course, I turn it wrong every time. But yeah, that's my favorite piece, brother. I appreciate you asking. One of my and I'm big into Confederate stuff, so I got a Confederate $10 bill, and my lineage is Confederate stuff, and I've got Confederate people in my ancestry, so not a racist or nothing like that, but just kind of part of who I am. Uh, Scottsdale Mint, yes, they make some pretty stuff, don't they? Definitely do. And of course, I love the Perth Mint stuff. I love my kookaburras. Michael said he likes rifleman as well. Yep. I like my kookaburras as well. I got a few of those hanging around over here. I'm trying to make a run on these kooks, but it's slow. You know, I'm trying to do a full date run on them, but it's it's taking a while. You know, it is what it is. It's a lot of coins to have to collect, but you know, I may never complete them all, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Awesome. Sub to Craven's channel. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. That's good. I was torching the stickers, my side yard, and then I noticed over my calves neuropathy and didn't feel it when they were cooking. Oh yeah, that can happen. Yeah, there are a lot of kookaburras, being Becky. There's a lot. 1990 to 2025, and they're still going. And don't even start thinking about all the privy marks and stuff. You know, the monkey, the dragon, all those. I'm not even trying to do privies at all. I'm just trying to do a date run, you know. So yeah, there's quite a few. I've got 9 kookaburras so far. So yeah, I'm trying to collect those bad boys up a little bit. I like them. I like that it's a changing design or whatever. So yeah. And I like birds. I'm a big bird guy. I'm missing a bunch of years, bro. Anything in the 90s. I've got a couple in the 20 teens. I mean, I can't buy them right now, but yeah, I'm missing a bunch of years. Everything 2020 and up, I've got. 2021, 2022, all the way up to 2025. I got those, the most recent ones. But I need like a 2017, a 2018, 2019, and then I need like a 2012, 2011. I need some of those. Stay off the beach. Appreciate you. Yes, thank you. Great to have you in the chat for a little bit. Appreciate you taking the time to do that, Stacking with Craven. Awesome, brother. Appreciate you. Ready for bed. Yeah, it's probably late over there, I imagine. Yeah, country music. I'm 90s and below. I'm good on country. You know, anything with any sort of recent country music, I'm not a fan. Uh, and you know, there's some rap I like. It's you know, Tom McDonald. I like him. I like some of his rap stuff. It's kind of hard rap, but you know, the Devil's a Democrat's hard to beat. But yeah, there's some stuff I listen to that's newer but not country. I don't like the new country. If I listen to anything new country, it's stuff the radio won't play, like Jamie Johnson, uh, you know, stuff like that. Stuff they won't play on the radio nowadays. They sound it off on my trip to Queensland every morning. I went over to visit friends, drag racing, and the Gold Coast car show. Awesome. Yep. I'm glad fall is coming because I've had it with summer, y'all. Had it with it. I think that's what y'all are talking about. So yeah, I'm ready for Crimson Tide football will be kicking off soon in another month or two, and well, actually another month, I guess. So ready for football season. I don't really watch anybody else but Alabama. I do like to see Alabama kick some tail every now and then. Of course, we ain't had We really ain't been playing worth a flip since Saban left, so maybe they can get their act together this year. I don't know, but I do like my Crimson Tide football. There's things I like about fall time. My birthday's in the fall, so it's next month. So I'm a September youngin'. Yay, football! Yes, I like my Crimson Tide football. So yeah, looking forward to fall. Michael, get out of town. I don't want to hear that mess. Highway 74. Come on, dude. You're killing me, man. Uh, yeah, I guess you are loving it. It's 96 today with 1,010% humidity. You walk outside, turn around, walk back in, you're soaking wet. I mean, if I take the dogs, out to do their business, the time I come in, I'm soaking wet. So yeah, but it's supposed to cool off here starting Monday of next week. We're supposed to be dipped back down into the 80s, 85, and the humidity's supposed to go away. That's my favorite part. Humidity's supposed to go away. We're supposed to have some morning temps around 60, 62, something like that. So that'll feel real nice. You're a New Year's baby. My mama was a New Year's baby. She was born on the 5th of January. So yeah. I'm a Virgo, I guess that's what you call it. I don't stay up to date on all that stuff. I think it's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. The perfectionists. I'm a perfectionist, I guess, in some way. You're a Valentine baby. Awesome, awesome. Nothing wrong with that. M.O. Silver, hello, hello. Anything happening? No, we're just jaw jacking. We're just chewing the fat, that's all. We're just sitting back and talking about stuff. That's what we're doing. Talking about stuff. Talking about the world, talking about some precious metals or whatever. We're just talking about stuff. That's all. That's all we're doing. So welcome on in. Welcome on in. Leap day. Wow. That's got to be weird. He probably died and probably wasn't, but what, like 19? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he passed when he was 17, aka 68. Yeah. Yep, I like my Constitutional Silver, and I'm one of those people that likes quarters. I like my quarters. I like my Washington quarters. So yeah. I'm a quarter guy. I got a lot more silver quarters, but they're proofs, and I got them in flips so they don't get all scratched up. They're like the ATB proof. I've cracked out a few mint sets or silver proof sets in my time, so I got a bunch of proof quarters and stuff. But yeah, I like my 90% silver, so I got a few mercs as well over here. A few Mercury dimes. I need to get some more mercs. That's what I need to do, because I ain't got enough of them. I need some more. I need about 3 more tubes of them. Yeah. T-Bird's in the house. What's up, T-Bird? Appreciate you. Y'all go check out T-Bird. He's got an awesome channel. Gatita Oso's in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Yesterday was, okay. Sorry about that. Your dad's birthday. He would have been 88 years old. Yeah. My dad's still with us. He's 77. So, Vietnam vet. He's still with us. He's wearing 2 hearing aids. He's had some injuries over his life, but he still likes to get out and tinker on old antique tractors and stuff. He likes to rebuild those Farmall tractors and the real old John Deeres and stuff. That's his thing. Jack Stacks, hello, hello, welcome on in. From another one from across the pond. Welcome on in. I sent your stuff. I don't know if you've gotten it yet. Probably not, because I haven't gotten mine. But me and Jack Stacks are doing a chip trade. Appreciate him contacting me about doing that. So, welcome Jack Stacks in. Southeast, do you have a goal for the amount of customers or silver? I don't have a set goal. I probably should have a set goal, Littlefoot, but I don't know. I need more. Right now. That's all I can tell you is I just need more. I need more of it. So, yeah. I don't know that I'll ever be able to do a whole monster box of quarters or a whole guardhouse box of quarters and a whole guardhouse box of dimes, but I want as many as I can get. I want all of it. Yes, yes, definitely I want all of it. All of it I can get before they melt it all or whatever. Something happens to it. Bird is the word. T-Bird. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, T-Bird. Appreciate T-Bird moderators posting links. Do appreciate that. So, we'll look at snake here. Take that bigger out. I don't know why I like that design, but I just think it's a beautiful coin. I got the 2 ounce, so I'm really liking it. The 2 ounce snake, I like it. I don't really get into all this lunar year stuff, but I got a couple of lunar year things here. This was a gift. It turns out I am Year of the Dog, so this is an older one here, 2018. It's in perfect condition, though. Good to see you again, Jack. Yep. Scrap metal racing. Everybody saying hey to each other. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's good, good, good. That's why I call this the community hangout. I like the community hangouts. $250 worth is my initial goal. Yeah, that's a good place to start. Absolutely. That is a good place to start. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. So yeah, if it's a pretty coin, it regardless to me what it is, or I like it. I like the kookaburras. Not really an eagle stacker. I know a lot of people stack silver eagles, and I don't have no problem with that. You stack what you like. That's what you should do. But I'm not big on eagles. I buy more, just silver rounds, silver bars, the generic stuff. It's typically what I stack. I don't have a lot of it to show right now because I just traded it all for a gold piece. But what did I do it for? I got a couple of Don't Tread on Me rounds right here. What do I do with them? They're in my ammo can over here. Open, dadgummit. 2 or 3 in there. Oh. I got this Don't Troll Me round right here. That's the other side. There we go. You get it right here in a minute. This is a pretty old one here. It's got some toning on it. I got another one somewhere that's got a boat on the back. But yeah, I like the Don't Tread on Me. That's why I bought that snake. I was like, it reminded me of the Don't Tread on Me snake, sort of. So that's why I bought that. And then this is a coin that I got from Akadaka Stacker, or not a coin, around. My apologies. Perth Bullion Company. They went out of business, so this round. I don't know how many of them they made, but it's got the bull and the bear on it. Perth Bullion Company. It's got the thing on the back. Thank you, T-Bird. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, I got a few rounds that I didn't trade in. But I went recently to the not so local coin shop. I say that because it's over an hour away, and traded most of my bars and rounds in for Seated Liberty 20-cent piece and this gold thing right here, this gold Standing Liberty. So I don't have a lot of bullion right now, and I'm not really buying a lot of bullion right now because I'm waiting for prices to kind of go back down, if that ever happens. 210, what's up? Good to see 210 in the house. Good to see you. You love cats, but you can never eat a whole one at once. Funny. Oh, mercy me. Appreciate the link, sir, T-Bird. I do appreciate that. Uh, Mixed guardhouse box is just more the visible silver in my eyes. Yes, definitely. Uh, so yeah, I'm taste the chicken, taste like chicken. Yeah, y'all making fun of cats. I'm not a cat person. I am a dog person. Obviously, there's a German right there. Ripper, Ripper dog. What are you doing? So yeah, I'm a dog guy. I always have been. And so I got him. I got a border collie as well. I'm a dog person. It's just me. My sister has a bunch of cats. I'm not really into cats. I'm kind of more allergic to cats too. Gas and flag, yes. I like the gas and flag. Oh, well, thank you, buddy. I think so. Yeah, every time I get up about 100 ounces of silver, I go trade it in on some gold. That's kind of been my process. If the GSR is in any sort of close to being a good time, I'll go and trade over for gold. I got a couple actually I got 4 of these quarter-ounce gold maples. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I got this. This is a quarter-ounce piece as well. And then I got a few of these as well. So, yep. I like gold and I like silver. I got a little piece of platinum, but I'm not big on platinum right now. Oh, leopards, jaguars, panthers, cheetahs, big cats. You talking about the big cats, big 5, whatever. Yep. Silver, welcome on in. Appreciate you being here. I thought y'all were talking about house cats too. No, the biggins, meow. I got you. That makes sense now. Knowing that you gave me this Una in the lion bar, you like lions, I guess. The big cat. You got the Una in the lion bar, the Royal Mint. It's just a 1 ounce, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. It was a gift from Gatita Oso when I met her in Bellows Forge in real person, in real life. Real person. Lord mercy. Good to see Silver Spur in the house. Oh. Silver Spurs 420. God evening, y'all. I like that. Uh, oh, okay. Michael said that's his favorite bar. He's got one too. Awesome, awesome. Yep, that's a good bar. I like them. The 10 ounce bars are really nice. I know World Money Wins has got a couple of those owner in the line 10 ounce bars as well. Thumbs up are appreciated. Please subscribe. Absolutely. Thank you, Ronnie. I will. I'll keep an eye on for life. It's in the deep stack. Blockers, what's going on, buddy? Let's see the glow in the dark silver. He. I don't have any glow in the dark silver, so sorry. I don't typically pay the high premiums for that kind of stuff. I did pay up for this 5 ounce rifleman, but that's about the only premium piece I got really. I got some purse stuff too, but yeah, I don't really care for the glow in the dark stuff. Some of that stuff's just a little excessive price wise for me. Oh yeah. And Bella's Forge gave me a peace dollar, 22 peace dollar. So yeah, very, very nice folks. Good people. I'm doing good babysitting it. All right, good deal. I'm glad you're happy about it, Gatita. Yeah. I like the I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do next. Cause the series, they had the cowboys and the riflemen. So I'm kind of waiting to see what they're going to do next. I might have to pick up another 5 ouncer and whatever they do next, because I think they're really pretty coins. They got that facet kind of looking thing, the way it looks cut like a jewel or something. I like that. It's got a little flashy to it. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see what they do next on that series. And kind of hoping on the Commander series they do Robert E. Lee. Because if they do Robert E. Lee, I'll be buying some of those as well. The Geiger counter just to find it, right? Yeah, I got some tritium on my gun sights. I think they need a chuck wagon. Hey, that's not a bad idea, FG. A chuck wagon, yeah, man, that'd work. Bye, T-Bird. Appreciate you, brother. Mr. Silver Eagle, appreciate you, T-Bird. A chuck wagon would be awesome. Remember the little commercial with the little dog, with it, the dog food commercial with the little chuck wagon came out? I don't know, that's probably dating myself, but yeah. I always thought that was a funny commercial. The little chuck wagon came out and when the dog got fed for some reason. It's weird the things you remember. The little chuck wagon commercial. I hope they make a gun will travel round. That'd be cool. Yep. In Marsh. Hello, hello, hello. FG remembers those commercials. See, I ain't crazy. Yeah. Yeah, those chuck wagon commercials where the dog got fed and the little chuck wagon got pulled around. Yeah. I remember those. That's back when times were good, wasn't it, FG? That was back when the country would look like a different world to most people nowadays. I remember it. I miss it so bad. No internet. Go outside and play all day. Ride my dirt bike. Go fishing down at the creek. Hot as a fool, but didn't bother me when I was back that young, I guess. Alpo. Might have been an Alpo commercial. I don't know. Can't remember. What's up, War? Good to see War in the house. Appreciate you stopping by. We got 14 in here. That's doing pretty good. 20 likes. Yeah, I think it might have been Gravy Train. Yeah, might have been the Gravy Train. They had a little chuck wagon come out on the TV commercial. Yeah, it could have been Gravy Train. That's probably that makes sense, at least. So yeah, good to see War in the house, and so yeah, I remember those old commercials. It's weird what you remember when you get older. Me and Daddy was talking about that yesterday. I'm 56, about to be 56 years old, and just the changes that I see now, and I wonder, man, it must be crazy for Dad, the things that Dad has seen change, This world is going to crap, y'all. Sorry, I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but yeah. It bothers me. Hey, knock it off. Ripper. Lick your jewels some other times, huh? Hey. Jeff Rubin got the package packed. Will be sent today. Ah, okay. Yep. So, yep. Let's see. What else are we talking about? What do y'all want to talk about? It ain't all got to be on me. What have y'all been up to? What you been stacking? What you been prepping or whatever? Let me know. What's the last thing you bought? Or are you stacking cash instead of buying all this expensive silver? I've been kind of buying numismatic stuff myself. Appreciate Broke being here. Broke Stacker's got an awesome channel. Check out Broke Stacker and sub him up. Your oldest daughter just turned 53. Wow. Yeah. You're officially old, Michael. I'm not saying that to be rude, but yeah, You are. Generic bars. Adding weight. That's good. I got a diesel heater, total price $90. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Getting ready for winter time. That's a good idea. Last thing I bought, 2001 Silver Eagle for my birthday last month. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I picked up some Mexican silver at an auction the other day. When it gets here, I'll show you. Awesome, 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 Becky. Excellent, excellent. The last thing I bought was a whatnot thing, and it was a world silver coin, quarter rupee from India, and I paid $6 for it. Sweet tea. It's portable. Just connect the battery. Yeah. Those diesel heaters are cool. I like them. At the beginning of this month, I got my propane tank filled up. That hurt my pocketbook a little bit. So I have a 250-gallon propane tank out here in the yard. So that had to be dealt with. So I'm ready for winter time as far as that goes. So yeah, the best time to prep for winter is in the middle of summer. We used to do it when I was a kid. We'd cut firewood all summer, so we'd have it all winter. You know what they say about firewood? It'll heat you up multiple times. It'll heat you up when you're cutting it. It'll heat you up when you're carrying it. It'll heat you up when you're stacking it. And then it'll heat you up again when you burn it. So that's how firewood heats you up. That's back before we ever had central air or whatever. Joe Durbin channel. He has auctions every week. Okay. I think I'm subscribed to him, but I'll definitely check to make sure. Look at here, who just came up. Rockadoo, what doing? This is my other dog, the border collie. He's 11. He's a little older. So yeah. About to be 12, I guess, in October. Yep, I love my doggies. Brooke, alright. Sub to Brooke's channel. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Price of fuel is down in the summer, yes. I got mine. I got the summer fill rate. My propane company runs a summer fill rate kind of deal. And I got mine for $1.99 a gallon. If you try to buy it in the wintertime, it's going to be $4 or $5 a gallon. So, last year, the year before, I got mine for $1.89 a gallon. Summer fill rate. So it's going up little by little. I can't complain about a dime a gallon, I don't guess. Thank you, B and Becky. Yep, I'm getting close. I'm closing in on $8.50, I guess. Last time I looked, I was $8.23, something to that effect. FG inspired you to make a quick short. Awesome, awesome. New Marshalltown, good to see you. Where is he at? Oh, I think you're talking about N Marsh. Sounds itchy, broke. Last weekend, I stacked 3 tons of hay. Right? Yep. Hay'll heat you up too. Yes, it will. So yeah. Thank you, Inkman. Inkman78, welcome on in. Nice tray of goodies you have there. Thank you, sir. It ain't as pretty as it was. I done been grabbing stuff and showing it, so it's done got all messed up. But I appreciate that. I think I'll pull out a Benji or something and show a Benji. Yeah, I like my $50 too. Yeah, of course. Damn. I like my $50. I particularly I like the Benjis a little better. I don't know why, but I just think they're cool. I do have plenty of Kennedys as well, 64 Kennedys. Yeah. Yeah, Silver Eagle here. Type 1, Silver Eagle. That is a 1990 something. That's my one eagle. I can say I got one silver eagle. I don't typically stack eagles. I picked up some ASCs and Mercury Dimes this week. Awesome. Um, I'm glad they're 100-pound bales and not 140 again. My daddy, he used to, there's two knobs back there on the compression part of the bale on a square baler. All our bales are now round. They're, you pick them up with a tractor because you can't get help to haul hay hardly for square bales. So all the farmers around here have went to round bales because you can pick them up, move them with a tractor. And, one round bale makes about 28, 29, maybe 30 square bales. But back in the day, when I used to haul hay like that, Daddy, he'd twist them knobs on that baler and get the compression real. He'd make some 150-pound, 160-pound bales. And, boy, you talking about struggling to stack them things, struggling to get them on the truck. Recently picked up another 5 Eagles, 1879 CC Morgan. And for shits and giggles, 1557 $1. Awesome. Nice, Inkman. 25 piece dollar to boot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Awesome, awesome. Hey, what's up, Jesus? Good to see you, brother. Welcome on in. We're just chillaxing and chilling and talking about whatever. Yeah. Yep. Tractors come in a lot of handy. They help you do a lot of things. We've got 4 tractors with front end loaders on them, because I live on a farm. 2 are International, 2 are Kubota. And he's got a slew of garden tractors, the old antique Farmalls and stuff. He's got a bunch of those. The old Farmall Cubs and Farmall Super Rays and all that stuff. So Dad's probably got 20 tractors, but typically there's only 4 that gets used for, modern day stuff. I stopped to get dinner and watching real quick while I eat. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, we're doing good, man. Enjoy your meal. Leave us a like on the way out. We'd appreciate that. And have a good lunch there, bud. Or whatever it is, meal you're eating. 967. Man, you are close, bro. That is awesome. Go check out Jesus' channel. He has an awesome channel. He's up there around about New York somewhere, New York City, up in that way. So go check out Jesus. He's got a good channel. And he makes a little more content in wintertime, I believe. But that's fine. You have to make content when you can afford to make it. I get that. So, check out Jesus. He's an awesome dude. Got an awesome channel. Check him out. Don't forget to like. And yes, appreciate you liking the stream and everything. Like, subscribe, share us out. Appreciate all that. I try to share out channels on a regular basis because I remember how it was when I had 100 subs. Man, when you start a new channel, man, you got 100 subs. It's tough. Them first 100's the hardest ones to get. Seems like. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody liking and appreciate y'all hanging out with me today too. I enjoy this. Hanging out with the folks. 22 people in the house. That's like a record, dude. 22 people. Woohoo! That's a record for me. Well, that's awesome. 28 likes. We'll take it. Jesus, we'll take it. So, yeah. I saw and Becky and Seven Stacks did a poker chip trade. I saw Seven Stacks video, I think it was yesterday. That's awesome. If anybody's interested, wants to do a poker chip trade, I have poker chips. These are Southeast Stacker poker chips right here. Southeast Stacker, one sweet tea. And then I got a Confederate gold coin on the back because I'm from Confederate ancestry. I'm not a racist. I'm not trying to piss people off, but yeah, it's just I am who I am. I'm not going to deny it. So Awesome. A sub to Zeus's channel. Awesome. Awesome, Tim. You're getting to know some channels on here, brother. That's awesome. That's the Silver Eagle. Nice little drop yesterday and today. Anyone take advantage? I haven't taken advantage, brother. I'm broke. I have spent all my money. Spent most of mine on numismatics this month. So yeah. Yeah, Michael's getting close to 750 subs. So go check out Michael Steichen. He's another great channel. Doesn't do a lot of silver content, but he has a live every night. It's kind of like a kind of what I'm doing here, just a stacker community hangout place. So, but he's got plenty of silver and coins and stuff to look at. Yeah, I'm close to being out. I got 100 as well, broke, and I think I've got I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got like 14 left. So when they're gone, they're gone. Everybody's checking out Jesus. Exactly. I spent all my money last week. Go figure. Yep. This is, I'm on a monthly basis. I get paid monthly, so yeah, this is that time of the month when I kind of sit back and watch everybody else stack, I guess. It is what it is. Mr. Silver Eagle, awesome. Tim is subbing channels, y'all. So yeah, check out Mr. Silver Eagle. All these people in here, just about all of them have channels. And if they don't, you can sub them anyway. I'm sure they wouldn't care. Yep. So, great people in this community. Very, very good people. Awesome people in this community. You just can't beat the silver stacking community. Good folks. They reseeded my stack at one point in time. Okay, FG. Alright, brother. Catch you later, brother. Had to check my ledger. Always buying lots of stuff for my weekly sales. Last thing I bought for myself was 925 cutlery set for me to eat with. Apparently it's healthy to eat with silver. Yep. Yeah, silver has antimicrobial properties. That's why there was so much silverware made back in those days. Okay, go check on Nancy, Michael. Appreciate you listening. That'll be fine, bud. Jesus, we're trying to get you to 150 soon. Yep. Y'all go sub up Jesus. Jack Stack's still around. What's up, Jack? Yes, one hell of a community, that's for sure. We got a great community here on YouTube. No doubt about it. Yeah. So, we're all at different, we all may have different amounts of subs, but, we're all in it for the same reason. Stacking stuff is just the best as we can. Everybody has to stack on their own pace. That's something I learned, early on. I was watching some of these big YouTube channels, and I was trying to stack at their pace, and there's no way I could do it. So you just have to stack at your own pace, and buy what you can when you can, and don't overspend yourself, and have some emergency cash as well. That's a good idea too. All right, bro. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Y'all have a great night too. Be careful out there. No. Yeah, not a contest at all. Yeah. You have to, everybody's situation is different. My situation's different from everybody else's, As you're stacking silver, though, don't forget to have some emergency cash. That stuff's very important. If something goes down and, this will keep you from having to sell your silver for emergencies. This is something I learned. So, stack some cash, $200 or $300 if nothing else, stack some cash for emergencies. Uh, it'll come in, put it somewhere where you're not looking at it every day. Because trust me, I know cash is easy to spend. It's very liquid. And I have to lock mine up in that box and put it in the safe and try not to look at it. Try to remember, try to forget it's there. Because I'm real bad about spending cash. So yeah. 15 in the chat, 28. Wow, 28 likes. Can't beat that. You can't beat it with a stick. I guarantee. Alright. Did my chat get stuck? Let's see here. Live chat. There we go. I'm looking for something. Sorry. I found some cash today that I had stashed away and forgot about. See? That's what it's all about right there. I bet you're glad you found it though, wouldn't you? Alright, Jesus. Appreciate you hanging out with us while you ate, bud. God bless you, my friend. Have a good one. Be careful out there. You stay situated. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Be situational aware of what's going on around you, man, because the world is losing itself. It's going nuts. Check those suit pockets. Yeah, come to think of it, I always find like a 10 or a 20 in my jacket pocket. Because, I wear shorts here 10 months out of the year, so when the cold weather comes back around, I'll pull out my coats and my jackets, and I usually find cash in the pockets of those as well. I don't mean to leave it in there, but you just you go hang the jacket up and forget about it, So I usually find something like that. Or I'll find a flashlight or a pocket knife I've been missing for 11 months. No, well, treat her to some more silver or some more gold. That's what she should treat herself to right there. I added $10 to it and put it back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's good. My stack glows in the dark brighter than any other stacks I've seen. Yeah, it's everybody's got their thing. I'm not big into colorized silver at all, really. I had a colorized piece. It was a Quokka. It was a limited edition Quokka proof. And that was one of the things I traded for gold last time at the, I traded it for this, and I traded it for a Seated Liberty 20-cent piece. Or, the stuff I traded was for that. So, I've been trying to build up my little Seated Liberty collection, and I got to get a Seated dollar next. That will just about complete my Seated Liberty stuff. I get on these little runs of stuff I want to collect. I know, it's weird. That's the way it is, though. I need my money, so I go see Mr. Banker, my sister. Okay, awesome. Yep. My sister holds things for me, as well. She holds things. Awesome, yeah. Check out Jesus Jack Stacks. Appreciate you doing that. Left a comment. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah. Jesus, he don't put out daily content. He's about like me. I can't put out daily content. I don't have that much money to blow on silver or gold. I wish I did. B and Becky says, Littlefoot, I've treated myself too much lately. Yeah. Typically when I treat myself, I go buy some donuts or something stupid to eat. I treat myself with snacks. I should be treating myself with more gold or silver or something. And I try to do that as well, but I got a sweet tooth that just won't go away. And I'll see something and I'm like, I shouldn't have that, but I'm going to buy it anyway because I'm treating myself today. I don't eat donuts very often. They're not healthy at all, but I sure do like a good Krispy Kreme donut every now and then. A good hot Krispy Kreme glazed donut. Lord, that's just heaven. Absolute heaven, what that is. Foot long chili dog and a banana split. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Banana split. Yep. I forget what. All the Dairy Queens around here have closed. My favorite thing at Dairy Queen used to be that brownie delight. You get that. It's basically a sundae with a big hunk of brownie in it. That thing was awesome. I used to love those brownie delights. Silver cigars, yo, what's up? You know it. So yeah, we're talking about snacks and treating ourselves, eating things we shouldn't eat sometimes. Silver and gold, the world. We're talking about all kind of stuff. We're covering all the topics today. So good to see you, S&C. Hot dog buns are perfectly engineered for, oh yeah, peanut butter and banana sandwich. Yeah, yeah. I tell you what's good. You get those little Debbie, the nutty bars, and you put peanut butter on them and eat them with fresh peanut butter on them. Those things are delicious too. I like those. You know, everybody's allergic to peanut butter now. I don't understand that. Now, you got all these kids that are allergic to eggs, allergic to milk. You know, I think they're allergic to fun. Anyway, but I don't understand how all these people are allergic to everything. Dude, I can throw down on a jar of peanut butter. I mean, throw down on it. 18-ounce ribeye steaks at Costco. We cook them on the wood smoker. Nothing wrong with that. I like a good steak myself. That sounds amazing right now. They weren't breastfed. I don't know. I wasn't breastfed either, but you know, I'm not allergic to none of that stuff. You know, the only thing I'm allergic to is medications with sulfur in it so far, and apparently pine tree pollen. I'm allergic to that. So, but as far as foods, I'm not really allergic to any foods. But yeah, somebody's texting me. Oh, it's my weather thing. Lightning has been detected in your area. Well, okay, thank you, weather app. Good to know. Maybe I don't know. You know, I grew up in the day of cloth diapers, and yeah, I mean it was a different world. And when I was born, back in the the late '60s, it was a different world back then. You had four-party telephone lines. If you picked up the phone to use it, somebody else would be on it. I remember that. We had the old rotary phone on the wall. It was a whole different time, man. I'll tell you. Real peanut butter, dang preservatives and extra oils mess you up. Yeah, I like the natural peanut butters too. They're good. But yeah, I don't know what it is with all these food allergies and stuff. I grew up, the house I grew up in, it's gone now. A tornado blew it away, but there used to be 3 huge pecan trees out in our front yard. I used to love climbing those trees. But we'd pick up pecans and man, it didn't matter what nut it was. Pecans, cashews, peanuts. I love all of them. Buffalo number 70 just arrived. Awesome, awesome. Well, the herd is expanding, isn't it? It's amazing how many people make a buffalo round. 50-foot cord on the rotary phone. Absolutely. If you wanted privacy, that's how it was. Because there was no private lines, nothing like that. We had one TV. It got 3 channels, and we had vice grips on the knob because the channel knob came off or broke or something. I remember it was like, get up and go over and put that on channel 6 or whatever. And I'd take the vice grips and crank it down to channel 6. That's how our TV was. old rotary phone with 100 miles of cable on it. I remember it like it was yesterday. 10 full on the rabbit ears. Absolutely. Coat hanger antenna. Yeah, we did that too. Now, when I was 17, they started coming out with little 13-inch black and white TVs, and I had one of them, and I thought I was Cadillacing with a 13-inch black and white TV in my own room. I thought, hey, this is something right here now. My sister was jealous because she didn't have one. She was a lot younger than me, so she didn't get a TV in her room. So I'm sure she did. I moved out shortly after that. Nipple in the middle of the screen every time you turn the TV off. Yep, I remember that too. I remember, we've concluded our broadcast day, and they do the Star Spangled Banner, and man, how times have changed. It's crazy. Yep, I remember that. You get that little color panel, and it'd go beep until it goes off, or after it went off, I guess. And you just turn the TV off like it's time to go to bed. Yeah, I was remote. I was remote control. Yep, 70 buffaloes. That is fantastic. On your quest to learn how many, you probably won't be done for a while, Silver and Cigars. You still putting them on that board like seemed like you had some of them put on a board like something you were building a herd. That's going to be a lot of buffaloes, or whatever you want to call it. Dumb beep always woke me up at 2 a.m. Yeah, it did. As you'd wake up, turn the TV off, go back to bed. I remember that too. Fixing, oh yeah, the horizontal hole. Oh Lord. I remember renting the VCR and the tape at the video place. That was a big deal. The old, well, we tried the beta and we didn't like it, so we got a VHS. I got a list, found 146 different kinds to date. Wow. That's crazy. I would never have thought there'd been that many silver cigars. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Start a tube. Yep. I bet he's gonna have a bunch of tubes time he gets done with all them buffaloes. The horizontal hole was a and if you were like us, Daddy would put me on the roof and go tell me to turn the antenna like the NASCAR race would be on or whatever, and he'd have all his buddies. Dad would have all his friends over to watch the NASCAR race at Talladega because we did go to the race sometimes, but we were in the outfield at Talladega. And but when we didn't go to the races, he'd pull all his friends over to the house, and if they couldn't get the race on clear, guess who got put on top of the house? Go turn the antenna, son. And by the way, don't fall off and break your neck. Smack inside TV, yeah. I remember Dad doing that a lot. Just here. Let's see. Thoughts on California gold, the privately minted gold coins made by pioneers back in the good old gold rush days. I don't know a whole lot about that, Mr. Silver Eagle. It's gonna be a stampede. Yeah, I'm not really, I'm not all that knowledgeable about it. I know there's gold coins. I know there's, I don't know. There's a lot of gold coins that come from California from the gold rush days, but I don't know a whole lot about them. I know they're rare. They usually cost a lot of money, but I know the grades are usually not. They're not in mint state grade or nothing because they were used so much. That's what I know about it. Uh, yeah, that's about all I know about California gold. Sorry about that. Yeah, they are cool and tiny. Okay. I know there's Mormon gold coins. The Mormon Church. They minted their own coins there for a while. I was watching some video sometime last week, and they were showing a Mormon gold coin. I thought, well, that's cool. I didn't know the Mormons made their own gold coins. That's pretty awesome. You got a certified piece. Was thinking about making a video on explaining history. Yeah, you should do that. I would definitely watch that and like it. Because I don't know much about the California gold stuff. Uh, that'd be an excellent video idea. Okay. Well, awesome, Becky. Uh, yeah, I'm not real knowledgeable on that stuff. Yeah. There's things I know and there's things I need to know that I just haven't learned yet, apparently. Somebody in my Sunday school class was asking me about something in the Bible, and I said, I have no idea. And they said, who are you and what have you done with, they called me by my first name. I said, there's things you retain, there's things you don't retain, and that was one of the subjects I just didn't retain, so I told them I'd have to go study up on it and bring them an answer, I guess. So, yeah. Hey, Amy, how are you? I was running errands, and I'm home now. Awesome, awesome. Appreciate you being here. So, yeah. We're just laid back, chit-chatting a little bit. So, you got some tokens? Awesome. Being Becky. You're going to do one of those challenges I put out? The Exonumia challenge? You said you was going to work on that, so that'd be awesome. I'll check that out. Asset Stacker. You ain't late, brother. You are here. You are here, brother. Good to see Asset in the house. Asset Stacker has a great channel. Y'all go sub him up. Definitely a good guy. I met him in real life. Me and him went to the fun show this past January. Had a blast. Good dude. Y'all go sub up to Asset Stacker if you haven't already. Tim, that'd be another good channel for you, bud. Yeah. Awesome, Becky. I'm looking forward to that one then. So, yeah. 7 Stacks in the house, too. I don't see 7 Stacks. I'm looking for her, though. Oh, hey, 7 Stacks. Sorry, I missed you. Good to see 7 Stacks in the house as well. Y'all go sub her up if you haven't already. Well, I tried. I'm sorry, 7 Stacks. I didn't even see you come in, huh? 7 Stacks is a great channel. Go check her out. She is the poker chip queen. So, everybody's saying, hey. Hey, hey, hey. So, yeah, it's, God, it's hot today. Lord mercy. I'm tired of this heat. Asset, I'm ready for the fall. What about you, bud? I mean, I know it's close to fall, but, I know a lot of people say September's fall, but September is just August number 2 where I live. But, I'm ready for some lower temperatures. Give me some 50s and 60s for high, and I'd be happy, happy, happy. Yeah, I like the burn months myself. Yep, definitely. I've had enough heat for a while. I was gonna go fishing the other day, and I stepped outside with my tackle box and my rod in my hand. I'm like, nope. I may go later on, but I ain't going right now. Wet northeast Ohio. It's rained here, pretty good bit, We're not drying out or nothing, so we'll get rain about every 3 days. It'll rain here for, 5-10 minutes. One of them summer pop-up showers or whatever. September, October, November, December. Yep. That's right. I like the burr months. If I get cold, you can always add more clothing. If you're naked and hot, you're just naked and hot. You know what I'm saying? Once you get hot, you're just hot. If you ain't got no AC, you're in trouble. I'm just saying. I'd have to go jump in the creek or something, I guess, if I didn't have no AC. Well, that would be rough. I grew up in the house without air conditioning. We had an attic fan. We'd open the windows up and run the attic fan at night. And you didn't sleep good at night even with that on because the humidity it was so sticky. But I grew up without air conditioning and all that. We had power, but we didn't have AC. But I've got very used to my AC and I love it. October beer time. Yeah, I do. I drink a lot of ice water. Uh, and ice water's really. I'm not a fan of water the way it tastes, but if it's ice cold, I can drink it. Uh, I got some of the little what do you call them? The little salt packs you're supposed to use when you're sweating a lot. I got some of those as well. I mix them up with some water, some ice water, and drink it. Yep. Asset Stinker's a busy feller. He don't get a chance to make a video very often, but I always like it when I see him making videos and stuff. Uh, yep. All's well on your end. Well, y'all, I have thoroughly enjoyed this, but I got dogs that need to go out. I got one indicating he needs to go, so it's been a blast, y'all. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me for a while. We're at 1 hour and 27 minutes. And you like that Una bar there, huh? Bellas Forge and Gatita Oso came and see me. And they gave me a couple pieces over as a gift. This was one of them. Una in a line 1 ounce bar from the Royal Mint. So, yeah. That was a gift. And then Bellas Forge gave me a peace dollar. So that was awesome of them to stop by and see me. Met them in real life. Good people. Good to see you, Jack Stacks. Appreciate you being here, buddy. God bless you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. So, let me get these dogs out. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Hate to have to leave, but it's got to be done. I don't want them peeing in the house. God bless y'all. Have a good one. Good to see Michael stacking in the house. Asset. Y'all go sub up to all these channels. Great people in this community. God bless y'all. Have a good one. Later. Tater.